The first question to be answered is, what are these principles of legislation? If you look at different legal textbooks and different university syllabi, some of them talk about the principles of legislation in the context of why legislations are made, such as Bentham's principle of utility, John Rawls' principles of justice, Nozick's entitlement theory of justice, and the concepts of individual interest and community interest. In some other books and syllabi, the principles of legislation are discussed in the context of how legislations are made. That is, the principles to be followed while making any legislation, such as the principles of legality, equality, proportionality, etc. Both of these categories are technically principles of legislation. In one of my previous videos, I had explained the flow of how statutes are enacted, that is, how a bill becomes an act of the parliament. These are the principles that are mostly followed in the course of creation of statutes, whereas these are the principles that explain why legislations are made in the first place, that is, the need or the reasons for the legislation. And these principles are also followed during the actual process of enacting the statute. And when we discuss these principles, you will also see that these why principles have a lot of overlap with the how principles. And both of these categories are quite simple and interesting. While the topic operation of these principles upon legislation may be given separately in your syllabus, I will be talking about that aspect also when we discuss each of these principles. If you are watching this video to prepare for your LLB exams, you can choose to watch the topics which are included in your syllabus, and the timestamps are in the description. If you are preparing for any competitive exams, then you should watch this video completely.